Manchester United fans, let's stop pretending, man. Look, our team, they're not in transition. They're actually in decline. And I feel like the sooner we accept it as fans of this club, the sooner we can try and make steps to move forward. Listen, for years, we've had the same excuses. We've had new managers, new projects, new rebuilds. Yeah. Trust the process, FC. That's what we've been. Back the players, give the process time. How much time? Since Sir Alex Ferguson left, this club has been searching for an identity. Still hasn't found it. And at some point, that's not even like coincidence. It's structure. And all of it starts at the top. All of it starts at the top. This Glazer family has turned one of the biggest football institutions in the world, not just in England, in the world, into a commercial money-making scheme that just happens to play football. Commercially, success has masked what's actually happening on the field. It's like the commercial value is prioritized over what actually happens on the football field. And the brand keeps growing. The trophies have gone away. They're focused on the brand instead of what actually matters to us as fans. And every time when things go wrong, it's just like a mad recycle and repeat. They blame the manager, they replace him, they start again. Let me not even start there. Yeah. Go back before him. But anyway, Louis Van Gaal, yeah. Jose Mourinho, Eric Ten Hag, Ruben Amorim, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Look, there's loads that we can sit here and go through and mention. Yeah. I was going to say David Moyes to start with, but he had to go. He did, to be fair. But it's always someone else. Every manager struggles, and realistically, the managers aren't the problem. I feel like it's the culture of the club is. Look, elite clubs have standards. United have nostalgia. The badge commands respect. This team doesn't. And this team for the last 10 plus years hasn't. And to be fair, as fans, we have a massive part to play in this. We are to blame. You're not just one signing away. You're not just one manager away. You're not just one season away. Until the ownership structure changes, until the recruitment has a clear vision, until the mentality shifts and excuses that people start getting accountable for all these excuses that we keep making. Fans, the club, the boards, everyone, the managers, we all need to be accountable for our role in the decline in this amazing team, or what was an amazing team. Manchester United will always remain where they are. We've got a massive name. There's no fear factor. And this is the brutal, honest truth. If you disagree, then good, but tell me why you disagree. Like, let me know why you disagree. Look, I'm not angry anymore. I've kind of just given up. I kind of expect my team to be 6th, 7th, 8th. And as a Man United fan, that's horrendous. That's absolutely horrendous. Look, we're finished. I'll be so honest. I think Man United are finished. Look, we've gone from being under Sir Alex Ferguson, being the winners consistently, challenging consistently across all competitions, to being a team that was happy. Well, at first we wasn't happy with just getting in the top 4. We wanted more. Now it seems like we're just happy to be in the conversation for top 4. Haven't been in a serious title race since Jose Mourinho. How many years ago was that? Like, how many years ago was Jose Mourinho in charge now? And that was the last time that we actually was in a race. To be fair, I know we finished second. Look, I know we have finished second under other managers, but we was miles off the top, miles off points wise, and it's so easy for us as fans to get irritated and annoyed and be like, "Oh no, this manager's not good enough for us. Get him out." But realistically, when you break it down and you actually sit back and think about it, this ownership model is not good enough for us. I know that there was a lot of people that didn't want Qatar because of the human rights and all that. I understand it. I get it. But as a football club, we would have been so much better off with Qatar. Look at what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has done at Nice. Nice was a team that it wasn't challenging every year before he bought them, but they was always top four. It was a very consistent club, like very, very consistent. He's come in and he's destroyed it. Why did we expect anything different at Man United? I don't understand it. And this Man United fan base is messy. It's proper messy. You've got Man United fans arguing with Man United fans when realistically we all want the same thing. We all want Man United to be back, to be winning trophies, to be consistently competing for the Premier League. We all want that. There's no way that it's ever going to happen under this leadership. The Glazer family have done nothing but suck the life out of this team that I love. They've made it into a cash cow. They're never going to leave. We're stuck with this ownership model. And this Manchester, Old Trafford rejuvenation thing, we're finished. We've got at least 20 years left of them. If they get everything built and running from the next 5 years, they're at least sitting on it for the next 20. I can't see anyone coming in and being like, don't do the project, here's the money, we'll buy the club. Even if someone did that, I still think that these parasites, these absolute cretins, will turn down it. Just because they know this rejuvenation project is going to make them so much money. And that's what it's about for them. They're here for the money. They don't care about how well we play on the field. And you know what makes it worse? I was watching the United stand and Mark Goldbridge said it in such a brilliant way. Since Ineos have come in, we've gotten worse. We was better under just the Glazers. That is mental. Statistically, we was better under just the Glazer ownership. I didn't think it could get any worse than just the Glazer ownership. However, if we missed out on Champions League, they'd panic. And they'd go and spend big money to get back in the Champions League. Sir Jim's come in and he's put all of these new barriers in the way. He thinks that this team is good enough to compete for top four while it's in the Champions League. Have you seen the results this season? If we get an injury to Kobe Mainu, Casemiro, God forbid Bruno, this team is done. Finished. Thank God Kobe Mainu has been fit. Thank God Casemiro has stayed fit. Because if any of them two get an injury and we didn't bring in a player in midfield in January, finished, because then we're playing with Ugarte. We need to stop sugarcoating this. Manchester United is a dying team. Not even just a team, it's a dying club. And until Man United fans stand up and realise we need to shut them down. The only way to do that is to get games called off. I know we're never going to be able to empty the stadium. Never, because we have fans that come from all over the world to watch the games. So we're never going to be able to do that. But instead of emptying it, why don't we stay in there? We'll do a lock-in. You want to come, you want to watch Man United, watch them, but we're not leaving the stadium after the game. We're refusing. We're going to refuse. The way that they've treated Old Trafford as well is rotten. Toilets leaking, roof leaking. The team keeps leaking as well. It's mental. How does Man United get back on top? If there's anyone that's got a good suggestion on how we get Manchester United back to where they should be, yeah, I'll promote it. I'll promote the hell out of it. And I'm sure that other fan content pages will as well. I'm pretty sure they will. Well, I know the United stand will. I know that Terry from the Football Terrace will. Some of these people on the payroll for the Glazers, and they're so scared of saying anything about them because they want their interviews, which I get it, I understand. But it's very selfish. We need to all come together. Everyone that's a Man United fan needs to stand together and get these clowns out. Absolute clowns. Again, Man United, we continue in this trajectory. We're finished. We're done. It's so upsetting, man. I love this team. Not this team, but I love this club. Oh, I do. I love the club so much. I'm a big fan of the club. I just can't deal with the people that are running it. What happened to best in class? Jason Wilcox is not best in class. Omar Barada is not best in class. Sir Jim Ratcliffe, you yourself are not best in class. And you claim to be a Man United fan. If you was a real Man United fan, when someone like Qatar came in and said that they got interested in buying it, you would have stepped back and said, yes, please, buy this club. I support this club. I want this club to do well. Instead, you got into bed with these glazers. Oh, I don't get it. Listen, sorry, I had to have a rant. I had to because, this is so painful for me. So painful for me. Guys, do me a favor. Let me know in the comments. Is Manchester United finished? I think I know the answer, but yeah, let me know what you think. Peace.